A very good evening, viewer. You're most welcome to the NILE Cast on your West Nile Television, where we give you the daily news bulletins of the day, every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. My name's Okumuringa Christine. Before we dive into any of the stories, let's first have a look at the news making headlines today. In the headlines tonight, Namugongo Anglican Shrine 90% ready for Uganda Matters Day celebration. Our district local government receives 5 tractors. And residents in Nyumbe call for unity and development. This and more in the NILE Cast News Bulletin. It's the 30th of May 2024. You're most welcome to the NILE Cast on your West Nile Television. Now let us dive into some of the stories of the evening. With only 4 days to the official day of the Uganda Matters Day scheduled to take place on the 3rd of June 2024, the preparations at the Anglican Shrine are at 90% according to the organizers of the function. Alfred Jawok reports.
With only 4 days to the official day of Uganda Matters at Anglican Shrine is at 90% according to the organizers for the celebration. The official day for the Matters Day celebration is scheduled for 3rd June 2024 at Anglican Shrine Namugongo, where 23 matters were murdered. When our reporter visited Anglican Shrine this morning, Reverend Alan Koki, the chairperson Central Organizing Committee, while speaking to West Nile TV reporter, said preparations are ongoing well with the renovation of major cultural sites and sleeping arrangements for invited guests have been made, among others. He further says they have begun mobilizing other partners to contribute both material and financial support towards the event.
So we are ready for that day. Invitations have gone out. Pilgrims are arriving. I have seen pilgrims from Ankole arriving, and others have also been arriving. And so we are good to go for Matters Day 2024. It's going to be a great day.
According to Koki, Anglican Church will celebrate the life of 23 martyrs who were murdered for their faith by Kabaka Mwanga II, by then King of Buganda, between 1885 and 1887.
Very much on the Church of Uganda side, or Anglican side, we commemorate 23 martyrs. Our brothers, the Catholics, have 22. And so, but you know, they were all martyred on this site. And so that is the history of the martyrs, yes.
John Muereza, a pilgrim from Barara, expressed challenges on how his journey was to Namugongo. Speaking in Runyankore, Muereza revealed that this day is paramount to every believer in Anglican Church. Out of 45 Uganda martyrs, the Anglican Church has 23 martyrs, while 22 from Catholic were all murdered by the order from Kabaka Mwanga II. It is still uncertain about who will be the chief guest at Anglican Shrine on 3rd June 2024, as it will be animated by West Ankole Diocese. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories, our district local government leaders and technocrats have received and handed over 4 hand tractors to the representatives of the 4 sub-counties of Vura, Logiri, Arivu and Ajia, and 1 horsepower tractor to the Ara District Model Farmers Association for the district level in order to boost agriculture productivity and commercialization in the district. Take a look.
Arua District local government leaders and the technocrats led by the resident district commissioner and the LC5 chairman handed over 4 hand tractors to representatives of the 4 sub-counties of Vura, Logri, Ajia, Arivu, and 1 horsepower tractor to Arua District Model Farmers Association. For the district level, in order to boost agriculture productivity and commercialization in the district. Walega Bangibasa John, the Deputy Chief Administrative Officer for Arua District Local Government, has thanked the members of Parliament for lobbying for the 5 tractors and urged the beneficiaries to make good use of the donation made by the Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Fisheries.
Under the Chief Whip of Parliament, they lobby for some of these equipment. Committee members have thanked the government for the work well done. Now the ball is in your court. What am I saying? Make best use of the things which you are receiving from the government.
This is a program which the NILE government is pushing. So today we are having a handover of tractors, and we also have handover of other vehicles for Arua district. Many districts may not be having those kinds of facilities, but Arua district has been blessed to have this. The tractor operator will be one of them will go for proper training on how to operate the big tractor.
The LC5 chairman, Arua District, Honorable Alfred Okwonzi, urged the district leaders and technocrats to understand and conceptualize the goals of the government, such as improved well-being and improved livelihood.
Ladies and gentlemen, this government is committed towards improving the well-being of the citizens in this country. The government is committed. Whether you like it or not, is committed in so many avenues. And therefore, in this meeting, I want to appeal to us that let's understand. Let us conceptualize and let us articulate the goals of this government. Improve the well-being and improve the household income. That is the struggle. Improve the well-being, you must be healthy and then be making money. You are aware this country is transitioning from peasantry to money economy by the year 2040. And this is what the struggles are all about. I have to join the rest in thanking His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. I know the coordinator is shaking his head. We give credit to where it is due.
Okiswa Geoffrey, the resident district commissioner, Arua District, thanked the leadership of Arua District local government for their assertiveness in lobbying for resources for the district. Okiswa Geoffrey further urged the beneficiaries to use these tractors to embrace government programs like PDM and Emyoga.
I thank the leadership of the district local government for their dynamic efforts of when they want something. They know what they want, they know how to get it, and they go ahead and get it. That's what we call assertiveness. We are extremely very, very grateful to His Excellency the President for this wise consideration, as supported by the government chief whip and also Minister of Agriculture, and indeed the district local government here, supported by Honorable Okwonzi. Now, these tractors are directly related to the parish development board. Like now you have the capital. Not only PDA, but even the yoga, other livelihoods. I think production, we still have the youth livelihood. They still there. Then web, then other livelihoods. So you have the capital. The machine is mechanizing agriculture and we go for commercial mechanized agricultural farming to increase on production and productivity.
The government of Uganda, through the Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Fisheries, has donated 5 tractors to Arua District local government as a way of boosting agriculture and commercialization and productivity for the improvement of livelihoods of the people in the district. Kashindo Fancy, Okumuringa Christine, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Residents in Yumbe district have spoken in one voice, requesting for the comeback of Honorable Taban Yassin as the LC5 chairman for Yumbe district. Onzima Alan reports.
Honorable Taban Yassin, in whose regime the budget of Yumbe district rose from shillings 21 billion in 2011 to shillings 110 billion in 2021, served as the LC5 chairman for the district for 10 years and lost to Honorable Aseko Abdul Muttalib, who defeated him in the NRM party primary elections in 2020, and he decided not to run as an independent candidate in the 2021 general elections. A Badabada rider in Yumbe district, Mr. Chirga Akbar, says the previous regime under the leadership of Honorable Taban Yassin worked perfectly and even welcomed refugees well.
Komega baba de difference mingi government de anda vola lero e prare ki government do da pa to fi to committee ga de be els 5 amamu sula difference mingi mamba etla government de to mani di committee ga da mamu lala di azinga serga ki de da ide ala government de vola lero la zinga ngoni ine ndanu de da di ndanu Gosi in the land and the refugee Kibamu Usu, the government Amani, Oto, Iba the care, Laro, problem,
Honorable Taban Yassin worked well as the LC5 chairman for Yumbe district, and if he contests, we are going to vote for him to lead us, says Sandiru Rema, a resident in Barakala sub-county in Yumbe district.
Andala ngazila gani twiri badungali dikibukali asaba feba mano kwa warera aya maringa vle amandino kwa karalo dijapa trama.
The chief of Omba Romogi chiefdom Ajiga Godson stated that several subjects in his chiefdom had come to him expressing their discomfort over the incumbent Yumbe district LC5 chairperson leadership, which they said needs to be changed.
Jiga Godson si ma regime di rega title mat hardo dalagare ma local leader alam the chief of Omba Romogi chiefdom community ma chief la lagare ma ijudi hidajo o be akemudi chumadiga ijo ma diba local leader se mudu rudor se o be ke se baba jojo la de tai chora le tanga pendelga changes baduchi.
I've seen in the district and the political wing, I don't see that strong love.
I have observed there is a lot of disunity and misunderstanding which is affecting the peace and developments in the district. Mr. Haruna Asrafu, a businessman in Yumbe district, alluded as he attributes it to district leadership failure and weaknesses.
On the current government, what I've seen, what I think need to be changed in order to bring peace and development in our district. I personally have observed there is a lot of difference between the technocrats, the politicians, the ordinary men in the district. For example, I've seen in the district and the political wing, I don't see that strong love. They don't come together to focus on what to do for the district. There is that big difference in them. You cannot see them sitting together to analyze the differences, the problems, the challenges the district is facing.
Yusuf Osuta, West Nile Television, NILE CAST.
Whenever you see me in front of the camera lens during the evening hours in NILE CAST, know that it is sports, which is called NILE CAST Sports under the umbrella of NILE CAST News at West Nile Television. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. Today is already Thursday, 30th of May, and the year is 2024. We are only left with a day, that's tomorrow, to finalize this month of May. After that, we get into a new month, the month of June, whereby things continues to flourish in the world of sports. I can confirm to you, since last week up to now, it's finals over finals. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. Of course, yesterday there was a very big final in European night, the final of UEFA Europa Conference League, where we saw a team that comes from Greece called Olympiacos Peru edging out Fiorentina by 1-0 to win UEFA Europa Conference League. The full time ended in a barren draw. Of course, the solo goal came in the extra time to see that Olympiacos Peru, of course, had to edge out the team that comes from Italy called Fiorentina by 1-0. Second consecutive season for the team of Fiorentina entered into the finals of UEFA Europa Conference. Last season, they were beaten by West Ham that comes from England. Again, this season, yesterday, losing it into the hands of the team called Olympiacos Peru. It is the third consecutive time since the introduction of UEFA Europa Conference League. The first one was won by the team called AS Roma from Italy over Feyenoord. Last season, it was won by West Ham. This one, yesterday, it was won by the team called Olympiacos Peru. We are all aware that last week, it was won by the team of Atalanta over a team that comes from Germany called Bayer Leverkusen. We are only left with one big final in European night, actually the biggest of it, called UEFA Champions League, which of course will be played on Saturday, the 1st of June 2024. It will be the final between Borussia Dortmund and the team of Real Madrid. I want to repeat it again. The final of UEFA Champions League will be happening on Monday, or not on Monday, on Saturday, this coming Saturday, 1st of June 2024. A clash between the Los Blancos and BVB side called Borussia Dortmund. And I can also confirm to you, much as most of the domestic leagues are done, still a very big encounter coming tonight. It's actually either the relegation battle or the qualification battle, a game between Metz and a team called Saint-Etienne. Saint-Etienne is a team that is playing in the second tier of France football in French League 2, and the team Metz is playing in French League 1. Of course, right now the team Metz is in the relegation zone. They are going to meet between themselves, and the team that wins in aggregate, if Saint-Etienne wins, of course they will be promoted to French League 1. But if Metz will be beaten, they will be relegated to French League 2. And this is the busiest season when it comes to transfer. It's not only for players to shift from clubs to clubs. It starts from the managers. As a club, of course, you'll first have to get a very good manager, and then afterwards the manager, of course, will have to spot players, sign players that can be able to fit into his or her system. And as I talk right now, Bayern Munich, a team that plays in German Bundesliga, they have already unveiled Vincent Kompany as their new manager. Recently, he has been the head coach of Burnley, a team that plays in the English Premier League, but they were relegated to English Championship. Bayern Munich, officially, they have appointed Vincent Kompany as their new head coach. Actually, this is a coach who started his coaching career with Anderlecht before moving to Burnley. This one comes after parting ways with Thomas Tuchel, their former manager. Also, apart from that, still continuing with the stories of managers as coaches, Kieran McKenna officially signs new year's contract with the team of Ipswich Town after his contract got done with the team of Ipswich Town, and he has been linked with a move to several clubs, including Chelsea, Brighton, and Hove Albion. There was a time Manchester United talked about his signature. Officially, he has confirmed his stay with the team of Ipswich Town, and he was the very manager who actually lifted this team, promoted this team to English Premier League. 4 years again will be with the team of Ipswich Town. And still continuing with the stories of managers, Hans Flick officially has been confirmed as the new head coach of the team of Barcelona. This one also comes after the Catalonian-based club sacked their previous manager called Xavi. Hans Flick was sacked by the team of Bayern Munich way back in 2013, and he has been jobless, and finally he has got for himself a new role the team of Catalonia called Barcelona. And that one brings us to the end of today's edition of NILE Sports News. Let's link up again tomorrow. Still, I'll be in person to feed you what continues to happen in the world of transfer. Not only players transfers, but also the transfers for the coaches. And you can see today the transfer being dominated by the managers. Have the best of your time.
Thank you, Rocco Benson Pastore, for that sports news and that sports highlight. And that via marks the end of the NILE Cast on West Nile Television. Thank you always for being with us from the beginning of the NILE Cast to the end of the NILE Cast, only on West Nile Television. Please stay tuned to the rest of the subsequent programs that may follow. My name remains Okumaringa Christine. Have a good evening.